do Web3 and AI have anything in common? And if so,
I think in general, my stance on it is that it's an amazing crutch to help you like with things that you don't necessarily need to be like low-hanging fruit stuff. Like we're trying to implement AI within a lot of our operations and things we're doing. It's funny, this week I sent a note to my team with an article of like 100 tools that are came out of because ChatGPT went open source. So
Mhm.
now people are using their own. But I think AI could be really good for that stuff to help with the little things, the note taking, the this, that. Like there's so much stuff AI does that we don't need to be doing,
Yeah.
right? Especially as an entrepreneur, you're always trying to optimize your work and focus your time and compartmentalize it in things in place that it should be. So AI is great for that. It's important in Web3, I think, right? Like it's part of the, again, like Web3 to me is just the digital evolution of Web2, right? I think a lot of people are too nitpicky about words and whatnot. That's why Web3 or NFTs get a bad name, whatever. It's like, we're not trying to kill Web2. It's just Web2 is naturally evolving towards blockchain technology, which is Web3 through nice communities, token gated content or not. It's all part of Web3. It's connecting your wallet instead of connecting your email. That's
Mhm.
Web3. We don't need to overcomplicate it. And AI just makes it all easier to use, right? So it's like not competing or whatever. It's just side by side. It's perfect. Like a lot of the things, for example, my girlfriend talks to me about it with AI. She's like, "Oh my God, you see this AI thing?
For
Whatever." I'm like,
example, my girlfriend is
yeah.
AI.
For example, my girlfriend, she is
I am dating a chatbot.
you laugh at this, but some weird MFers are
Oh,
going to be doing that.
I know.
Um,
It's already a thing. People, you saw there was a chatbot that told a guy to divorce his wife to be with the chatbot. It was like an error by, I think it was Bing's AI
oh yeah, yeah,
chatbot.
I saw a bunch of stuff with Bing. Yeah, 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 yeah. That stuff was crazy, bro.
Dude, it went off the road. It was
Yo,
saying
that's the
crazy
crazy
stuff.
part. That's the sick part. Don't get no ideas. You have to worry about the guy she told you not to worry about, and now you have to worry about the
Are we cheating on our significant others with AI?
my AI is a guy.
My AI, my AI.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, but it's just like the things she tells me, like my girlfriend will tell me, "Oh, did you see this with AI?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, I did." But what's funny is like things I've seen months ago, like Dolly, because
Sure.
artists started exploring with AI within Web3 because crypto artists are at the forefront of this evolution. So they're clearly at the forefront of using different technologies in order to create. That's what we do in the space. So it's fun because when you're in crypto and whatever you call NFTs or Web3 or blockchain tech, you're honestly ahead of the curve with a lot of these things. How long ago were we talking about ChatGPT on the show, bro? It was December, November, December. We're talking about it. We're all over it. And now you're seeing the trends kind of start hitting the masses. So what I like about being in the space is that you're always working side by side of the most date technologies.
For sure. Yeah, and things are growing, and evolving as fast as possible. It's like the compounding curve of basically every technology in human history. It just goes faster and faster and faster and faster. One of a few interesting things will happen, but we're going to get all the technology and probably solve all the problems in the world while doing it. I believe that'll happen in the next couple hundred years.
I agree with you too. I mean, I think all like it's crazy, dude. Like just the advancements of AI already in a couple months is insane. So now imagine by the end of this year. I mean, I'm already trying to see how it can help me be better at my work. So I think
Sure.
everybody should like, at least get curious. I know it could be scary. My stance 2 months ago was I'm scared of it. I would say it publicly, but I'm scared of it. I don't know where it's going. 2 months later is like, wow, how can I use that to help me be better? So even my team, I told them, try to see how all this enhances your work in certain places, whether it's note taking, whether it's like articles, like maybe you can help it like shorten your stuff, your threads, organizing your thoughts, organizing meetings. What would you have a basic EA now for stuff like that when you have an AI doing it?
Yeah.
Therefore, your EA can actually do some higher level work that can help you more. Like, really like there's a lot of opportunity
Yeah,
here,
your EA is now the most well-informed person in human history.
bro.
The
Like
best,
literally.
the best generalist ever. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's I respect, that a lot. I think a lot of the fears are overblown. I did a video about this the other day where it was basically like all the AI technologies you've been using for years, such as, when you sign into your phone, spell check, Google Maps. These are all, machine learning based on information that you give it and information that everybody else gives it, and then it improves itself. This stuff has been around for years in lots of different forms. You're not afraid that the tech that unlocks your phone is going to take your job and kill your family. Like, that's just not how it works. It makes your life easier and it makes it better, and it allows you to focus on, stuff that you actually care about.
But they
And it
were afraid of
allows
it
you
at
to do
first.
more work.
They were afraid of
Everybody's
the internet. They were afraid of the email. They were afraid of this.
were afraid of the calculator. They thought it would ruin. They thought it would ruin us. They were like, "This is the worst thing ever happened to
I love that.
humanity."
Really? Dude, I need to
Yes.
search for that. I'm going to use that example a lot. That mathematician was scared of the calculator. That's so good.
Well, it was just like, why would you even learn how to do math if you have a calculator? That was the thought. That was the thought process.
We just did math better, though, thanks to it.
Yeah. And I don't know what like the actual this is a more interesting debate on like whether kids should be able to use ChatGPT to write all their school papers instead of actually doing it. I'm on the fence. I feel as though kids should be allowed to outline stuff, but then they have to go in and make it really nice. That's my personal thought. I do think that keeping kids from this technology is a net negative, though, because it's just you're gonna have it in the real world. It's like not allowing you to use
when they're grown up. It's just like us. If we say, "Why do we do all this math stuff when we're never using it for just by our phone?" So it's similar. Don't gatekeep technology from future generations.
or like us with social media. I remember my high school like blocked it on everything, and probably for good reason for most kids. But like I was building a business, it allowed me not to go to college. There's technology out there that can really benefit people young, and I think time has shown that that's only been easier. You and I wouldn't be able to have built media companies if it weren't for social as young as we both did,
Facts.
So there's a lot to thank for that. And this is no different, in my opinion. It's scary only because of the way that it's being portrayed in media, because they get clicks when they scare you. That's all it is. It's fear mongering for engagement because they can, and there have been a million horror movies about it.
They're probably using it. They're probably using it themselves. It's just all fear. It's like crypto's scary. This is bad. All things bad. I'm excited to operate in the industry that's scary and bad per the media.
Yeah, well, that's how a lot of people have categorized NFTs too. Meanwhile, like I've watched Yuga Labs, I've watched, a few other companies in the space just operate well. There hasn't been any problems. Like it's been smooth and steady, better than, a lot of tech companies in the last, year.
And when I explained to you our like payment mechanism behind the scenes for like our employees and teams, remember when I told you?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell does this? Why don't other people do this?